In anime, one moment can rewrite the entire story. A single line, a single scene, and everything you believed comes crashing down. Plot twists aren't just surprises, they're explosions of truth, the kind that make you freeze, rewind, and realize you never understood the story at all. When done right, a twist doesn't just catch you off guard, it changes how you see everything that came before. It turns the hero into the villain, the savior into the monster, the world into a lie. From heart-shattering betrayals to mind-breaking revelations, these are the top 10 anime plot twists that changed everything. Moments that didn't just shock us, they redefined what storytelling could be. Why twists hit so hard? A great plot twist is like a slow-motion punch to the soul. It hurts because we never see it coming, and yet when it hits, it makes perfect sense. That's what makes anime twists unforgettable. They're not random, they're earned. They make you realize the truth was right there all along, hidden in plain sight, disguised as comfort. We love these moments because they make us feel alive. They break patterns, challenge logic, and remind us that even in fiction, control is an illusion. So today, we're diving deep into the moments that flipped entire stories upside down. The 10 twists that left the anime world stunned, speechless, and forever changed. Number 10. Madara wasn't the final villain. Naruto, Shippuden. For years, fans thought the Great Ninja War was all building toward one man, Madara Uchiha, the legend, the ghost, the unstoppable force behind generations of chaos. But when another entity stepped into the battlefield, the ancient goddess Kaguya, everything changed. Madara wasn't the puppet master, he was the puppet. The story suddenly leaped from the human to the divine, from vengeance to destiny. Whether fans loved it or hated it, that reveal shifted Naruto from a war story into a myth, a reminder that even the strongest humans are just pieces in something much bigger. Number 9. The Father's Truth. Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood. Every story in Brotherhood began with curiosity, two brothers chasing the secrets of alchemy, but the real secret wasn't in their experiments. It was buried beneath an entire country. When Father was revealed as the one who consumed an entire nation to gain godlike power, it changed everything we thought we knew about sacrifice and sin. The Elric brothers weren't just fighting corruption, they were facing the cost of humanity's arrogance, the price of trying to play creator. That twist made one thing clear: knowledge without humility leads to destruction. Number 8. The reveal of Reiner and Bertolt, Attack on Titan. Some twists don't need explosions, just a quiet confession. When Reiner casually revealed he and Bertolt were the Titans responsible for destroying the walls, it felt unreal, too calm, too casual to be true. But that's what made it perfect. The show didn't give you time to prepare, it didn't scream, it whispered. In that moment, Attack on Titan stopped being a survival story and became something darker, a tragedy about trust, guilt, and the monsters hiding in human skin. Number 7. Sosuke Aizen's betrayal, Bleach. Aizen was the kind of character you never suspected. Polite, smart, gentle, until the mask dropped, and the entire Soul Society learned it had been dancing in his palm the whole time. His betrayal wasn't shocking because he turned evil. It was shocking because he'd been perfectly good for so long. He made manipulation look effortless. That moment didn't just create a villain, it created a symbol. Aizen became the face of deception itself, showing us how calm power can be far more terrifying than rage. Number 6. Light's Fall, Death Note. Light Yagami started as the brilliant prodigy of justice, a god among men. But as the cat-and-mouse game deepened, so did his darkness. When his plan finally crumbled and he stood exposed, desperate, broken, we realized the story had been warning us all along. It wasn't about justice or intellect, it was about obsession. How easy it is to justify evil when you call it order. The twist wasn't that Light lost the game, it was that he'd already lost himself long before the ending. Number 5. Lelouch's Zero Requiem, Code Geass. Lelouch's story was one long contradiction, hero and tyrant, savior and destroyer. We hated him, loved him, feared him, and then, in one moment, understood him. His final act, dying by his best friend's hand, flipped everything on its head. It wasn't cruelty, it was atonement. His death united the world he once divided. That twist wasn't just shocking, it was transcendent. It taught us that sometimes the only way to build peace is to become the villain the world needs to hate. Number 4. Griffith's Choice, Berserk. There are betrayals, and then there's the eclipse. Griffith's decision to sacrifice his friends for godlike power wasn't a twist you see, it's one you feel tearing your chest apart. It wasn't just shocking, it was cruelly intimate. The Band of the Hawk believed in him, loved him, and he destroyed them all for a dream. That moment didn't just redefine villainy, it redefined trauma in storytelling. Some twists break worlds, this one broke viewers. Number 3. Nagisa's Secret, Clannad. After story. Not all plot twists come with screams. Some arrive in tears. Clannad promised warmth, family, laughter, the beauty of everyday life, and then it turned to heartbreak. Nagisa's death, Ushio's suffering, and the final realization that happiness itself might have been a fragment of another reality. That was the kind of twist that doesn't shock you, it quietly ruins you. It reminded us that not all stories are about happy endings. Some are about finding beauty in heartbreak. Number 2. Eren's time loop revelation, Attack on Titan, the final season. Eren's final twist turned everything upside down. Again, he wasn't just reacting to destiny, he was destined. The freedom he fought for was a path he had already chosen, a loop of tragedy, pain, and inevitability that stretched across time itself. The real horror wasn't what he did, it was realizing that every act of rebellion, every act of love, every ounce of freedom had already been written. That moment made Eren not just a protagonist, but a paradox. Number 1. The real truth behind the world. Steins Gate. When Steins Gate reaches its turning point, it doesn't explode. It breaks your understanding of time. Okabe's journey starts as playful science fiction and slowly becomes an emotional prison. Every decision rewrites the timeline, but not without cost. When the truth surfaces that every fix erases another reality, the series stops being about time travel and becomes about sacrifice. The real twist isn't that Okabe saves the world, it's that he learns what saving even means. That realization, that every version of us leaves someone behind, makes Steins Gate a story that lingers long after the credits roll. Why twists hit the soul? Why do these moments live rent-free in our minds? Because twists do more than shock us, they expose us. They make us question our own sense of right and wrong. They blur the line between hero and villain, justice and obsession, fate and choice. We love them because they're uncomfortable, because they make us feel. Every great twist teaches us the same lesson. That truth is rarely simple, and change always comes at a cost. In life, as in anime, we never see it coming. But when it hits, we're never the same. Community engagement, connection, and reflection. Now it's your turn. Which twist made your jaw drop? Which one still lingers in your chest years later? Was it Eren's revelation, Lelouch's sacrifice, or Griffith's betrayal? Tell me in the comments which moment shattered your reality. Because these twists aren't just story beats, they're experiences we carry. And if this countdown made you relive even one of those moments, hit that like button, share it with your anime crew, and subscribe for more deep dives into what makes anime hurt so good. Because here, we don't just watch anime, we feel every twist, every heartbreak, every revelation. Sometimes, the most shocking stories don't destroy our love for them. They make us love them even more. Because it's only when the truth breaks us that we realize how deeply we were invested in the lie, and how that pain becomes the proof of our connection forever.